for electrode placement, the first thing you're going to do is pull out your new prepping gel, which is an exfoliant gel that helps to remove oils and debris from the scalp so that we can get a good connection. You can place it on your finger or you can put it on a little pad, and you're going to find the desired sites. In this case, we're looking at C3 and C4 to begin with, which will be labeled on your diagram. This is the diagram that you should have, so you'll be able to find placement, and it'll be highlighted for you in your folder. All right, so I'm going to measure out from the top of the ears and come to the top, and I know that C3 and C4 are right in the middle between the top of the head and the top of the ear. So once the area is prepped, we're going to use the 1020 paste. Yours may be in a different type of jar. Ours is in this tub. I'm going to take a small amount and I'm going to place it in the area that I just prepped to hold the hair out of the way or to part it. I'm going to do this all over for every site. So C3 on my screen is number 1. So on my cable, you can see, and you have to pay attention to which way it's facing because you'll want it to sit behind or in some area that is not touched or moved by the patient or the client or yourself. And you can see there's A1, which is going to equal the number 1 on your screen here. So A1. A2 is your second electrode for number 2, which is C4. I'm sorry, this is actually C4. So this is going to be our second electrode. C3 is going to be on the other side. We're looking at everything upside down here. So 1 equals 1. So 1 on your cable equals 1 on your screen. So if you only have a 2 electrode placement for a certain protocol, you're only using electrodes 1 and 2 in these spots. If you're using 4, you're using the first 2 and the last 2 on the site locations. The middle, where it says G, is your ground, and placement will be shown on your diagram. It's usually in the very front or in the very back. And then your ears. So, reference 1 here, or R1, is actually going to go to your left ear. So odds are left, evens are right. So the second, where it says R3 or reference 3, is actually going to be your right ear. So it doesn't seem to make sense because it has an R, but we're going in order. Okay? Everything odd is left, everything even is right. Your ear clips and your ground are the only ones that might throw you off a little bit. Okay, those are the 3 in the middle. I'll show you what placement looks like of an electrode. So obviously we determined that we are using C4 and not C3 because we were upside down. When you put the gel on the electrode, you don't want to use excessive gel. You want to have enough to have a small mound, but to cover all of the metal in the cup. You're going to go to the area that you have prepped and press down until it squeezes out the sides. You can take a little and smooth it down, especially on the forehead where there's skin, and you can press that down a little to create a placemat. You will not see this signal register on the screen. It will remain a certain color, and you see them going in and out until you have attached the ear clips. So you can see everything's red. You have C4 going in and out because it can tell something's there, but it doesn't really have a reference for the connection. At that point, you're going to take the ear clips and you're going to place the ear clip on the earlobe. One goes on the back, one goes on the front. Make sure that they're together and even on the bottom of the earlobe. At that point, you will see the electrode that we placed turn white, and if it doesn't turn white, you need to make sure that you re-prep the area to remove oils from the skin, which is what we're doing. Just watch. And when you have a good connection, you will see it turn green and then white. And there you have a white connection. And you can see that it is picking up a brainwave there. Your connection is white, and you do this with all 4 of the sites.